I had a quite interesting dream last night. It's kind of weird to me. I was in this church. I don't know if it was, I don't know what type of service it was. It wasn't a Bible study, but it was some type of service going on. It wasn't a regular service that you would have in the morning time. This is like an after morning, in the afternoon type service. But there was a service going on. And I was in this church, and when they were getting ready for the service, I'm trying to figure out how to word this dream because it was so different, and I'm trying to put it into words. But I'm sitting on the left-hand side, and it was like this table or counter or something. I'm not going to call it an altar because it's not an altar, but it was a counter or something. And this girl was there, and she left her baby. And, well, actually, it wasn't really it was a toddler, he was toddler size. And this toddler was laying there, and the woman was like, "Could you watch my child for a second?" And I said, "Sure." So the toddler started crying. And I picked the child up. I was holding the child, but it was as if I had around my neck a baby pacifier or nipple. And so I was holding the child, and the child, I guess, somehow got a hold of that nipple, and I noticed the child was going to sleep. So I laid the child down on this platform or counter, right? And I was looking for the mother, but the mother never came back. So somehow the dream, there's a lot that was going on in this dream. I'm not going to mention everything in it, but the thing that stood out the most outside of the baby was there was this strange feeling or vibe in this church. This church had the spirit of slumber because when I stood up, when I laid the baby down, the child was asleep. Even the child was slumbering and sleeping. Everybody in this church was sleeping. They were slumbered, and they were just sleeping, and it was a dark presence in that church. And I said in this dream, I told the person I was with, I said, "Look," I said, "it's time for us to leave because I don't like the presence in this church. It has the spirit of slumber in it." And people were just drooped over, just slumbering and just sleeping. And I ended up in the front of the church, and then it ended into another part of the dream, some other stuff that was going on, which I'm not going to mention. But that was quite strange dream, man. So maybe that's just telling what we already knew, the fact that most of the church community is asleep. They're slumbering and sleeping, man. They really have no clue of what's going on in this world, in the spirit realm and in the natural realm. So, feedback this video. Tell me what you think. Till next time. I'm fearless.